Hey there, Internet, check it out! I got new glasses. If you can tell by going back and looking at old episodes, these are significantly more substantially glasses-ish. I'm not really sure what that sentence was supposed to mean. I like them. However, I've discovered they're really reflective when there's light shining on them, so I won't be wearing them for the rest of the video. Hope that's okay. Also, I'm officially making this video immediately after waking up. I just put on a shirt that wasn't my pajamas and did my hair, so I got coffee to drink. Yay. Life unedited. Look at the color of my tongue. I think that's from drinking coffee. That's nasty. Is that what it does to you? That's just unfortunate. Just don't look at that for the rest of the video. Anyway, so last week, I think it was, I made a video all about how to relaxing. And I was like, these are the steps you can take to get yourself into a mood where you can feel comfortable sitting and doing nothing and be all happy about it. Well, if I had commenters, I would guess that some of you would comment, I'm in this state. I've been this way for like 3 days and I'm out of things to do because I've just been sitting around and I can't really do anything else, or I don't want to do anything else, or I don't feel like doing anything else. Those might be the same thing. Whatever. You get the idea. You're not doing anything else with your life, or you don't want to, or you can't do anything else with your life, and you need something else to do with your life while not doing anything with your life. Capiche? Capiche? Sweet. I have no idea if that made any sense, but I'm gonna go with it anyway. So, I have trawled through my substantial list of Netflix instant queue-ish things because I like TV shows and I spend a lot of my life on Netflix. Probably too much, but that's another episode down the line somewhere. And I have selected a number of my personal favorites that I think you people should enjoy. In no particular order, except the last one will in fact be my favorite. Number 1, Psych. What is it about? A guy named Sean Spencer and his best friend Burton Guster, who goes by Gus, and Sean pretends to be psychic and works with the police and solves cases. What is that you say? This sounds remarkably like The Mentalist. Yes, it does. But this is more of a comedy series and it's very lighthearted, whereas The Mentalist was super depressing and kind of creepy for a while. By for a while, I mean the whole show. Still love The Mentalist, but Psych, really nice, lighter fare that still has good character drama and all kinds of wonderfulness. 2, The Office. You all know what it is, but on the off chance you haven't seen it, it is a comedy literally set in an office, and it purports to be like they're making this documentary about these people, but it's hysterical. Number 3. That's not a word. Number 3, MacGyver. What's it about? A guy named Angus MacGyver who works for some non-profit organization. He uses nothing except his mind and things he finds lying around and duct tape and a Swiss Army knife to do things like defuse bombs or defeat serial killers or do all these awesome things, and it's like a classic 80s show with like over-the-top drama and really cool action scenes, and it's really quality old school family fun. Watch it with your family. I don't know if people do that kind of thing anymore. Number 4, Firefly. Very short, only 1 season and a movie because it got canceled. It's a space western starring Nathan Fillion of Castle fame, and that alone should be enough to get you to watch it because Nathan Fillion is fantastic, but it's also just really heartfelt and has this really cool vibe to it, and it's written by Joss Whedon, who did things like make The Avengers. The guy's a genius, so check it out. The final series. That was supposed to be a dramatic voice and just sounded weird. The final television show that I would recommend to you as my personal favorite television show ever, which just so happens to be on Netflix, but I also own on DVD in case it ever disappears off Netflix, Chuck. And it's about this guy named Chuck, obviously, and he works at the Buy More, which is essentially Best Buy, and he's kind of a loser, and he doesn't have a lot of really good friends. He has one really good friend, but he's never had a serious girlfriend, and he got kicked out of college for something he didn't do. But then one day he gets this email from a friend of his who he hasn't talked to in a really long time, and then the computer downloads all of this stuff into his brain, and it turns out that he now has all of the government's secret files on everything in his head, and whenever he looks at something, he instantly knows everything about it. So then a CIA operative and an NSA operative come, and they have to protect him, and he essentially has to become a spy, and then he like starts falling in love with this girl, and then it's just so fantastically character driven and hilarious. It is a comedy, by the way. I don't think I mentioned that. And my word, the final episode is probably the most heart-wrenching hour of TV ever. Not just because the show is ending, but they like tie everything back into the pilot, like wrap the whole series up and put a little bow on it and say, here, cry over this, fans, it's over. And it's amazing. But they're only like 13 episode seasons, and there's only like 5 of them, so you can watch them super fast, and you would be remiss if you did not check these things out. So that was my rant. Let me know down in the commente section, is there anything I missed? I only recommended shows that I personally have seen or am kind of in the middle of watching right now. I've seen a couple episodes of, and so I personally know that I really like them, and I hope you will too. But this is just a suggestion. If you have nothing better to do with your life than sit on a couch and watch Netflix, which there are probably some of you out there who that's the case. So until next week, don't binge watch too much. Deuces.